All right. Thought this fan was gonna come a little later, but it didn't. So I'm gonna film it now, in its new semi-permanent location. What you see here is a 36-inch SMC M36 industrial. This fan I got from Aiden. This fan came from collector to collector. Aiden got this from another collector. From a Fanimation trip back from 2021, and now decided to sell it, and now I am the seller. I didn't pay the price he was asking for. I negotiated with him for a little bit, and I got a good price I actually wanted for the fan. So, yeah. This fan does have some scuffs. It does have, stains of like dirt and stuff, but I like beat up industrials. It looks better for obviously. In my opinion, I think it looks better. Not badly dirty ones, but ones that have like a little yellowish to them from being used all the time, and which is good and has a lot of appreciation of use. I don't know. I know the story on this fan, other than that Aiden got it from another collector from the Fanimation group trip in 2021. I know that Mark Walker? I think that's how you say his name. He got this fan originally, and I'm the fourth collector to own it. This fan came from Habitat. He saw this fan at a Habitat store, and he took it with him. This fan is missing the upper beehive canopy, which would have been cool, but I don't have a 3D printer, so I can't print that out. There's also some scuffs on the motor. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Please focus. There you go. Some scuffs there and some scuffs here. Little scratches here and there. Ooh. There you go. Originally, brain fart. I'm sorry. This fan is using the remote. As you can see, the receiver is tucked up there as tight as I can squeeze it up there for. But this fan is gonna be here. But this fan is on a 3-speed remote, because I don't want to use my BN link, because that is not going to be the best thing to use. But I'll show you the tag up here. See if I can find the tag, hopefully. No, it's not up there. I wonder if it's up here. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see that, or it could be blurry. Either or. But I've always wanted to tuck a fan in this little area for a while. This is the only fan I bought. This is not another fan I bought. This is the only fan I bought, and I bought it pretty cheap. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be buying any more fans. So, but yeah, like I mentioned, I have it on this 3-speed remote, the same remote that was used for my other industrial. This fan will be on a timer. This fan will not be on 24/7. I will have it on an 8-hour to a 4-hour timer. Really depends on the day and how hot it is outside and how cold it is down here. Really depends. The fan will be running on low 24/7. But speaking of low, let's start low. Now the fan does have like a huge kickstart to low, which I like. It definitely moves the blade so it prevents it from stalling, which I pretty much like. You can get this low speed and pretty much on a solid state, but I don't want to do any extra wiring. I don't know if you guys watch my basement videos, but I don't want to do any extra wiring to where I have to do a solid state. Maybe if I had my own place and I had a small space in a garage, maybe I'll put this here with a solid state, or maybe I'll just keep the remote because I do really like this low speed. Now, I don't know what the date is. I know this fan's from the 70s, but it does say 7912. It says 7912 on the upper canopy, inside of the upper canopies. So I don't know if it means it's from December of 1979. I'm not sure. Would have been really cool if I got the beehive canopy though. It's a good low speed. It blows air, but it's not, you know, crazy air or anything. Fan does wobble, but not on high speed. And the high speed, this fan is actually pretty stable. I don't know if you can really hear that motor hum, but yeah, I got excited. As soon as I got out of work, I just decided to put this fan up. So, still in my work clothes. I need a shower after this, actually. Maybe I'll film some reels after this. But shout out to Aiden, definitely. I haven't bought fans from him for a while, but if you guys know me, I am. I wouldn't say close, but I do talk to him here and there. He's out of everyone, he's the most I purchase ceiling fans from anyway. I just didn't want this fan to to go because I always wanted a small fan in this area specifically. I talked about it in my last video when I had the industrial up. So I will show you a different angle of it, but yeah, that's that. I'm gonna start it on medium. Now, I will have it, like I mentioned, running on low here and there, or a majority of the time, especially when I'm not here and I'm working. Low will be the majority of the time will be running on the timer. This fan will be on a timer regardless. I don't want this fan running for too long. But here's medium, which I think is a great speed. Moving my phone a little bit. But this is medium. I don't think I'm gonna ever have this fan on medium unless if it's too hot down here, which is really rare. It's only been too hot down here, I'd say about once or twice minimum. But other than that, it's really, really rare for down here to be hot. Especially in the basement. In my basement, it's not really hot down here. So you won't really see this fan on medium. You wouldn't even see this fan in my in the background of videos when I update the rig. So but this fan is very interesting. The way the remote receives is very interesting. The fan will shut off and then turn to the exact speed. Obviously, for it being an industrial, it's going to be a powerhouse. I don't think I'm going to have it on this speed though, especially high speed. High speed is a speed I rarely would do it on. But let's do a different perspective. Let's back up a little bit. Fan's a powerhouse. And now we're gonna turn it off. I noticed that this fan does stop pretty fast too. but it could be bearings or non-bearings. This fan does run silently too, so could be or could not be. But this fan works like a charm. I expected this fan to be a little bit stiff, but it didn't hesitate to move to speeds, meaning this fan was pretty much very well taken care of, and not one of those fans where they have on all the time, like never turn them off ever. So that could say something. But some scuffs on the blades here. It's not gonna focus, which is okay. But yeah, this is my SMC M36 ceiling fan. And yeah,